All right, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWAH. I read the brothers from down Tampa Florida, from the camp prophets in Babylon. Coming at a quick hit to this man, probably by Shai. Lord went to edify and feed the sheep. Devil set up as an apostle, great millstone, teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who push this work in true sincerity to the scattered bride. And we want to go into a little lesson going into the situation happening over there in I think the Philippines or China in itself.
China. It's headed to the Philippines.
Yep. So it pretty much was a hurricane.
Typhoon, yeah.
What do they call it?
Great typhoon.
A great typhoon, which was a level 5 hurricane, man.
It's equivalent to a level 5 earthquake. So I'm gonna grab the definition for typhoon. It says typhoon, a tropical storm in the region of the Indian or Western Pacific Oceans. It says a violent wind that has a circular movement.
Hold on. Yeah, and by the way, we in transit, so there you go now. Which reminds you of the scriptures of what? Where the Lord goes into these strong winds and things like that, similar to the scriptures. Okay, that the Lord's gonna bring. That's how you know the Lord's gonna be visit this place, man. Through these certain earthquakes and these destructions that come upon this place. Okay.
Precept.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Nahum, chapter 1, and verse 2. Yahweh is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. So the Lord is going to take vengeance on his adversaries, on his enemies, man. Okay, these heathen nations, all right, the wicked, all those that ain't with the Lord are against the Lord. He's going to have vengeance upon them, man, because their ways of living is against him. It says the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, but will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. So the Lord has his way in the storms, man, in the whirlwinds, which is like a typhoon, okay, and in the storm, okay, which has hit China. All right. If I can grab the video, I can play the audio for you.
Canadians just had to urgently evacuate over 400,000 people after they were hit by one of the most powerful super typhoons in over a decade. And for perspective,
so he says super typhoon. So ain't just no ordinary typhoon, man. It's a super typhoon. One of the most powerful they've been hit with in over a decade, man, in over 10 years. Okay? And the reason that's happened is because this place is getting shaken up. The Lord is shaking this place up, man. Everything's starting to quake. You're starting to have more recent earthquakes, more recent storms, and more recent floodings. Before this video, we just seen a video of a flooding,
A super typhoon is equivalent to that of a Category 5 hurricane. All schools in the area that it made landfall were shut.
It was similar to that of a Category 5 hurricane. But that's what China just got hit with. They say they had to evacuate over 400,000 people. They had to relocate over 400,000 people out of their homes because of this superpower hurricane or superpower typhoon, man.
Which even when you watch the video, okay, you have it where you see the destruction that was coming from them storms, man. Okay, of that storm in particular. It was destructive winds. And I got a precept right here, Psalms 83 verse 15. It says, "So persecute them with thy tempests, and make them afraid with thy storm." All right, when you go into the word tempest, it goes to strong winds. Okay, those are similar to like you see in the video, man. All right, and these are the things that the Lord will bring upon this place more and more as we get to the end. All right, go ahead.
Trains, boats, and flights were suspended, and all tourist attractions have been closed down. The winds near its center reached a staggering 145 miles per hour. And this typhoon has doubled in strength after it killed more than 16 people in the Philippines last week. It's now predicted to move along and hit Vietnam this weekend.
There you go. So, hey, even in the video, okay, it tells you, man, like it's taking tolls of death, man. Okay, all right. Hey, you got buildings being destroyed. Okay, all certain of debris just flying around. Okay, flooding. Okay, all of these things, man. All right, and it's only going to get worse. Okay, as we see these days coming, man. Much quicker. The time is speeding up, man. You see, and that's happening over there and China. China been getting hit with earthquakes. They been getting hit with storms. They been getting hit with all kinds of things. They got even hit with that pestilence, man.
Yep.
You know, so you see, all these things are going to happen, okay, elsewhere before it happens here in America, okay. And then when it hits here in America, it's going to happen on a major level.
Yes, sir.
Khan, you got it.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 46 and verse. No, it's like it. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 46. It says, "And thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person." You got everything over here in America. Almost everything is made in China. It says, "Woe be unto thee, destruction be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee." It says, "Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions." But now, what you had, Elon Musk came out with the MOTB. Now you had China talking about it's a race. They got to do it before Elon Musk is able to do it. You know? Mm-hmm. It says, "Therefore, saith YAHAWASHI, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death."
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So look, the Lord is sending plagues upon you now. You wanna partake in Babylon or be just like Babylon? Guess what? The Lord gonna send plagues upon you, and you have it happening already, man. You know.
Yep, that's right. Hey, you see, and we seeing these things, man. You know, hey, that's just why the Lord is to be feared, man. You know, the Lord is to be feared, man. You know. And these other nations, man, they gonna end up to seeing why the Lord is gonna be, you know, to be feared. You see
that Matthew as well, Matthew 24.
I got a quick precept right quick.
Oh, go ahead, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6, and it says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord YAHAWASHI of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, in the flame of devouring fire." You see, so this place gonna be continually visited, all right, with these elements of destruction, man. Okay, which the Lord said He gonna bring earthquakes and thunder. Okay, hey, when I hear thunder outside, man, it's a terrifying thing, man, because those are the things that the Lord said He gonna bring. Okay, and that He could easily use. All right, to shake shit up, man.
Yeah, just the sound of the thunder vibrating your house.
Right, you hear it throughout the walls. It's you know, how much more for
even the beasts are afraid, man.
Right, my dog outside, my woman's dog outside, he be scratching at the door because he be terrified, he be shaking, you know.
Yeah, dogs inside be crying because of the sound of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's devastating out there for fear, man.
That's right.
I got Matthew 24. I wasn't on that.
God, you got it.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7. "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." All right, these things are happening in different places. Diverse places just mean different areas around the world, man, and many places, multiple places at the same time. You know. And you see, it said it just hit China and it's headed over to hit the Philistines, or not Philistines, Philippines. Now it's headed over to Vietnam, man. You know, so it's got them all lined up. Okay, you got flash flooding over here in America. Shit, it was just a storm the other day. You know, flooding down the road and shit, man. All right, but the Lord is visiting the world which He made. It says that in Esdras. In fact, I can grab it. In the book of 2nd Esdras. book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 2. It says, in fact, I'll start at verse 1. You gonna let me over? It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, which we see in part of the signs, but we see most of the signs past, man. You know, it says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So the Lord is making visitations now. You know, the Lord is checking in. You know, he's walking through the cities. You see it with the thunderstorms and the hot thunderbolts striking shit down, man.
Right.
You know, shit, I was in my house the other day and there was a storm going on and something got struck a few houses over. You know, and you just know that this place is getting devastated. Is getting devastated more and more as time goes on. Like the book of Ezra tells you, as the earth shall wax weaker with age. You know, so the more plagues gonna grow upon it, man. The more evil's gonna get worse. You know, because we in those end time signs. Scriptures say endings and signs and effects. Okay, so we seeing those end time signs that the Lord is approaching. You know, the Lord he's powerful. You can feel the earth shaking because he's approaching, man. You know, and then you got earthquakes all over the place. You got some.
I was actually looking at this the scripture, but you know what? I'm gonna hold that for another time. But that was it that you had?
Yep. I got one more verse actually. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So these things were spoken of from the beginning. The prophets have been talking about this, man. You know, the prophets been going into this. And the Lord YAHAWASHI told us the signs. And guess what? Now we're seeing them. And that's why you got so many prophets now out there on the highways and hedges in the chief places of concourse. Got wisdom crying aloud in the streets. Everywhere you go, wisdom's crying aloud. You know, because what? The Lord is pouring his spirit out. You know, he's warning you. And people don't want to take the warning. Guess what? They're going to get fucked up. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Okay, so now we're seeing those endings and those effects and those signs. You know, everything is taking effect now. You know, everything's being affected because we coming to the end of this age, this eon. You know, this era.
That's right.
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils. So they let them be straight from these things that's going on in the world, man. You know, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So the elect going what? The elect gonna get the kingdom, man. They're gonna see the Lord's salvation.
Yep.
You know, those that escape, you know,
they already won.
Exactly. So the game, hey, the jig is up. You know, this place is coming to its end. You're seeing the signs happening more and more frequent now. You know, a few years ago it wasn't happening as frequent, but now it's, you know, every other day you got something going on, man. You know, you wake up and check your phone for the latest for the latest news. Something new every day.
Current event.
Right.
Something current that recently just happened.
Yeah, no, because we got a lot of shit happening in these days, man.
Yep.
You know, and it's only going to get worse. Do you think the severity of these events are going to get more and more severe until the Lord cracks the sky?
Right.
You know, until you see there's only one man in the city.
Right.
You know, you're going to look for somebody in the city. There's going to be only one other man in there. You know?
It's like, you know, you feeling the even the earth will feel the shake be starting shaking up because they see they feel it coming, man. You know,
right?
You start seeing things moving throughout. They start going wrong. Oh, panicking. Hey, even like just like animals know when they about to see when they hear a thunderstorm coming or know when a certain season is coming. they started preparing, you know.
Yeah, the birds start flying
Yeah.
away in
Yeah.
herds.
Hey, through the spirit, man. Hey, we you know, we preparing and telling people, hey, this is to come, man. It's gonna get worse, you know. But hey, you know, some people gotta see it to believe it.
All right.
That was it on that.
By the time you see it, it's gonna be too late. In fact, I just seen this post on Facebook. It says hell is truth seen too late. So that's when you're really gonna be experiencing hell, is when you find out the truth too late.
Right.
You don't feel, because everybody gonna find out the truth when the shit hit the fan.
Right.
Oh shit, the prophets were among us. They were warning us about this whole time. They warned us of these things. So what the scripture say, then shall it be known that a prophet had been among them.
Right.
You know?
Ezekiel 33 verse 33.
That's they're gonna be going through that hell, man. They're gonna realize, oh shit, we fucked up. Where do we find them? It's gonna be too late. Now you're gonna have to be tormented in that hellfire, man.
So now you're gonna be in that condition now. You see, stuck and can't get out.
Yep.
You know. But that was it on that.
Yes, sir.
So that was the point, you know what I'm saying? It's touching up on this current situation that happened over there in China, man. Okay, category 5, you know, hurricane, you know, storm, what they call it?
A typhoon, super typhoon.
Yeah, you know, hit that area, man. So more is to come, man. All right, but we're gonna close it out. Well, when this lesson was edifying and exhorting to you, Akim, YAHAWAH, seeking no interest in sincerity in these times. All right, you know, we almost out of here, man. But with that, we're gonna give all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKADASH. Once again, double honors to the elders and apostles, great men. Also, teach you on to the next time we say Shalom.